Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. We're going to kick things off with a completed player. This is, of course, Dybala. Player moments. We now have him to put alongside, any number of attackers, really. Dybala links Ronaldo to Messi. I've already put the review out, so it kind of spoils it, and I do apologise for that, but I kind of needed to do the review before I did The Road to Glory because I hadn't finished The Road to Glory. So, with regards to why I've done it, like I said, it links Ronaldo to Messi, which is nice. Dybala's a really good player anyway, and he's fun to use in FIFA. He's been overdue a special card. It was only 200k. I more or less had what I needed in the club. I think I needed to spend like 20,000 coins. Thereabouts. Not much more than that anyway. And it's done. So I've been using him for a few games in Weekend League. I said that I wasn't going to play a full Weekend League this weekend just because I'm fed up of not the game necessarily. I like playing friendly matches for objectives. Whether people quit or not, it's irrelevant. And I like playing just classic match, which is people not playing for anything other than the enjoyment of playing the game. People don't pass around like idiots. People don't sweat. People don't hold it at the back when they're 1-0 up. It's just as much fun as you can have. We packed that West Brom silver as well, who I don't know if he's sold yet because I've not logged on since. However, I did list him for about 15k. I think I might be able to get about 11, 12 for him. So it's not too bad. A little bit of a return from Dybala. Netflix Prime says, I am a culprit of holding possession. I don't do it with the centre backs, more with CDMs on the edge of the area of the box. However, I do it because since I started playing, I've been able to push for elite, and before, when I play non-metro, I used to get goal too. I don't begrudge anyone playing a possession-based game. If you want to hold the ball, that is up to you. And I don't think you're an idiot for doing it. I don't think you're a bad player or person in general for holding the ball. I just find it boring as an opponent facing someone who is just passing it around. There are two different types of possession-based player as well. There is a possession-based player who... Well, actually, there's three. There's a possession-based player who tries to attack as much as they possibly can, looks for the gaps, and will go for it when they see a gap. Those ones I actually don't mind, and it's not too boring to play against those type of players because they actually try and attack, so you do need to be alert. You do need to be aware that they are looking for a gap. If you create a gap, if you move a centre-back too much, they're going to try and go through that gap. Then you have the second one, which is a bit of 50-50. They hold the ball because they don't want to give away possession because they're afraid they're going to concede a goal. So they hold the ball more than a normal player would because they're afraid they're going to concede. Not because they're looking for a gap necessarily, but they want to hold it so that you can't have it. You know, that kind of, if I have it, you can't score mentality, right? I get that. And they will now and again look for a gap. They'll probe on the edge of the area, but they'll only go for it if they are in their minds 100% certain that that pass will go through to an attacker. They're never going to risk anything. They're never going to try anything. If they can't do it, they'll go backwards. Those are boring. I can understand why you do it, and that's fine. Like I said, it's up to you. How you play, how you want to play. I find that boring to play against. And that's what the majority of FIFA players do these days. The other type, and I played one and lost against one, and that's the last game I played this weekend, and you'll see that in 2 games' time, is when they pass it round the back and to the goalkeeper, to the centre-back, to the full-back, back to the centre-back, back to the goalkeeper. And they do it for several reasons. A, if they're 1-0 up, they will do it knowing full well you cannot press them. Doesn't matter if you've got team press, you're 3-4-3, and you're 10 depth, and you are literally just throwing everything at them. You cannot press them enough because the game doesn't allow you to press enough. And you can't get the ball back. And I played someone like that this weekend. He made a mistake. I managed to score. Then I somehow managed to score again because he couldn't hold it at the back as much. He was still doing it, but he couldn't do it as much. And then as soon as I went ahead, he had to attack me. He got some nonsense goal, which you're going to see in a second. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen it already. And that was it for me. I was done. I'm not playing this game. I wasn't playing this game again this weekend in terms of Weekend League. Going to friendlies all day long. Don't mind that at all. Not playing Weekend League now for a long time. I just can't be bothered with it, honestly. I can generate the rewards myself through playing some draft, which generally people won't play at around the back with because they want to try and enjoy the cards they've drafted. And I can do it through the menus as well. I can craft the packs through the menus. And I can just play friendlies with the players that I enjoy playing. I can play 1 or 2 games here or there, not worry about having to sweat 14 wins or whatever, just to get 2 reds that I'm unlikely to use. I got that Ben Yedder, right? Many people would love that Ben Yedder, right? And I'm not being ungrateful. I'm so happy that I got him. But at the same time, I will never use him again. And that is the brilliant but terrible position that I'm in on this account, is because my pack luck has been so good. I'm screwed. I don't know why this game is here and not after, but that was the goal. Look at the state of this. Like, what is Varane doing? My goalkeeper comes out. Varane then shits his pants. Doesn't know what he's doing. The ball falls to Werner. He scores to make it 3-3. And then he reversed kick off me when my defence just did not wake up. Scores an absolute banger. This is the first game that I played in that little session. I finished on 6 wins because I think I was 6-2. I stopped. I'm out. You know, that goal from Werner, I was done. As soon as he scored that, I knew I'd lost the game. Is what it is. It's fine. And I'm done. I'm not playing it again. And it's not a case of, oh, I'm losing, so I'm crying. I mean, 6-2 isn't terrible. I could have gone to 14 wins. It wouldn't have been that big a deal, because every weekend I seem to do this. But it's getting worse for me. You know, I'm getting more annoyed, more frustrated, more fed up. And, you know, when you press start and you go into a game, you find an opponent, literally 3 seconds into kickoff, I'm thinking, oh, I wish I hadn't bothered. But, you know, it is what it is. Moments like this make it worth it, though. Dybala steps up for a free kick. Ping into the top corner. Big fan of Dybala. Really good card. Go check out the review if you want. Stephen says Division 4 rewards are the best for time/fun for the rewards. Rank 1 and 2 both give 50k packs. It's kind of crazy. If you're not getting Division 1 rank 1, it's not worth it to be in a high division. I agree, but at the same time, are people going to moan at me that I'm a Division 2/1 player, keeping myself in Division 4 because it's easier and the rewards are better? Am I going to get backlash for it? Because the last thing I want is for people to have a go at me. You know those people who drop down because it's easier to do objectives because of the skill-based matchmaking in friendlies? People drop down to like Division 6 or whatever. They go with skill-based matchmaking in friendlies, make it easier for them to pick up the objective cards, and then they bump themselves back up for rewards. I don't want to be known as one of those type of people. I'm happy to stay where I am, Division 2/1. If everyone's content with me dropping down to Division 4, I am not against it at all. But maybe I'll have to look at the rewards and see where I want to play and see where I want to finish. But, I mean, it's something to think about, I guess. While we load into FIFA, might as well go through a few of the other comments. Mark says, right here with you, or right there with you. Either way, we're all here for you. I'll watch anything you put out, and I appreciate you greatly. That is from channel member Mark. What a legend. Knuckleball Twins, completely agree with your views on FIFA. It's boring, playing against the same sweaty teams that's dead. I mean, that's the other thing as well. I'm a culprit of this as well. Varane, Van Dijk, maybe not so much Van Dijk to be fair. I don't really play against him that often. But Varane, Gomez, Koundé to a certain extent, but Varane and Gomez more than anyone. Those are the 2 defenders I come up against all the time. And it is the most like, oh look, you again. It's just boring to see them. And like I said, I'm to blame as much as anybody else because that's a full team of informed silvers. I'm as much to blame as anybody else because guess what? I've got Varane at the back, and yeah, I've got Mendy. They're only there because A, they are meta, but also because they are actually the best defenders that I have in terms of rating and in terms of they're actually good in the game. I don't have anyone else in my team. Like I said, I'm not moaning. Oh, then again, I do have Alaba, I could admit. But then who do I play? Alphonso Davies and Alaba? I won't get the chem for a start, so I don't really understand how that would work. But, I mean, if I were to play... I'm going to keep playing some division rivals here or there every week to make sure that I get rank 3 or rank 2 or however much I decide to play. Still do a bit of co-op because it's a lot more enjoyable to play co-op. And I don't play co-op to get out of having to play by myself. You know, I think... No disrespect to my co-op partner, I think he'd probably agree, and for his point of view as well, I think I'll probably play better and get better rewards if I were to play solo, and I think he probably would as well. But it's more enjoyable to play and then to moan together about your opponents and the way that they play, the way that we play, and the results, and it's just a little bit more fun to sit there and have a conversation with someone while you're playing the game rather than sitting there leaning forward with my eyes bleeding, you know? So And that's the reason why I play it, and I'll continue to play it because I do actually get a degree of enjoyment out of it. Foot Champs, on the other hand, I don't enjoy a single, unless I get a free kick, I don't enjoy a single second of it. And Rivals by myself is even, in my opinion, it's even sweatier than Champs. I think I'd rather play Champs than Rivals. It's a weird situation, it really is. MK says, this weekend felt like the last straw for me, frustrating beyond belief. The gameplay is so poor, particularly moments where I knew I had no control over my players. I hate it, and I'm not having to go at you because I'm about to turn this 180, right? I hate it when people blame the game. Hate it when people say, oh, my players are not listening, or the game is against me. But then at the same time, I say and feel exactly the same thing when I'm playing and the game doesn't listen. The game doesn't do what I want it to. I'm sat there and I'm not in a game, right? Sat there and not in a game. I've just come out of a win, for example, maybe, or I haven't played today. And I'm on Twitter and I'm reading, the game's against me today, there's so much BS, the gameplay's horrific, this went against me, my opponent got every bounce. And I'm thinking to myself, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm thinking to myself, I think you've just had a bad session on the game and you're looking for someone to blame. Literally, 3 minutes later, I'm in a game, we're 7 minutes in, oh, my opponent's getting all the bounces, oh, the game's against me, this is ridiculous, my players won't turn around. It's one of those really weird things. I will say it, I will feel it, I will believe it when I'm actually in the gameplay, but as soon as I turn the game off, or if I haven't played yet that day, if I read other people say it, in my mind I'm thinking, no, you're just having a bad time at the game. It's not the game's fine. I'm honestly, I am with you, right? Sometimes the gameplay is horrendous. Your players won't turn around or feel like they're really like slow and sluggish. You've got like Ronaldo and Messi and all these players in this team. Sometimes I literally can't string two passes together, and that's not, I'm not changed the way that I play. Okay, sometimes I have off days, but most of the time it is down to if the game wants you to play. I'm not saying it's decided that you're the one that loses this game, and I'm not saying that there's scripting in the game for things to happen on certain minutes. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the gameplay, for whatever reason, is so inconsistent that you cannot possibly enjoy yourself even 50% of the time. It's so up and down. One game can feel really good and you can win despite the fact that your opponent is probably on the other end of it thinking, why won't my players turn around? Why is my opponent getting every bounce back? You're not seeing it. You're not seeing those. When they go for you, you don't necessarily see it. Maybe sometimes you do, but not all the time. Your opponent sat there wondering how you're getting every bounce, every rebound, why your players are getting certain fouls they shouldn't be getting, why their goalkeeper is moving and they're not moving him. Just such a frustrating game. And it's fine by me to play it when I'm in friendlies because it doesn't matter. If my opponent gets all the bounces, who cares? I can leave, I can go find another game, maybe I won't get that, or have all the bounces, it's fine, because at the end of the day, I don't gain anything for this, I don't lose anything, I'm just playing because I love football, and I think that's what I'm going to stick to. Go after objective cards that I want, just because I want them, not because I'm going to use them in champs necessarily, and then I'll just play for the enjoyment of playing, because I do actually like FIFA. Obviously, I love FIFA, that's why I'm here, right? That's why it's my job. I do love the game, I just hate how inconsistent it is. And I think for the majority of us, the hardcore, because if you're watching this, you're not a casual, are you? Let's be honest with each other. If you're watching this, you play the game a lot, or you used to play the game a lot, or you like the game enough to watch someone play it, right? So either way, you are not a casual player. So for us, I think we play it too much. You know, I don't know if a video game is necessarily designed to be played as often as I play it, because I play this game a lot. You know, I'm probably logged in maybe 18 hours a day. I don't think a video game is meant to be played 18 hours a day, regardless of what it is. You can play one 18 hours a day for every day for 6 months if you want. You do whatever you want. But I don't know if video games are designed for you to be playing them that long. And the longer you play it, the more you're going to notice bugs, the more you're going to get frustrated with certain things, and the mechanics are going to get on your nerves, and so on and so forth. And I don't think there's any way of avoiding that other than not playing the game that often. Guess what? Still can't complete West Brom EA. Either, right? Well, I'd say either. I don't know. Either give us more silver pack options as SBCs, or even put them in the store, or give us a different, or make it so we need less West Brom players. That would be my suggestion, actually. Make it so that we need maybe 8 or 9. Maybe put it in there so that we, you know, like a 4-5-1. So we only need 1 striker rather than 2. And then that we can actually use left and right mids. Because as it stands, I think even if I get the centre-back, a CDM and a striker, I still don't have the chem. I'm pretty sure. What do I need? 95? That's 30. No, I would. If I had a dedicated centre-back, CDM and striker, then I would have 96 chemistry. Maybe-ish. But either way, still can't complete it, so I still can't get what I need. In terms of, very quickly by the way, in terms of objectives, I now have this done. So Silvers is done, Liga NOS is done, and One Club Wonder is done. I finished that off last night rather than playing Weekend League because guess what? Even playing squad battles is more enjoyable than playing Weekend League. I've got this to do tonight. What day is it? Monday. I've got a little while, to be honest. I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I think Friday is when they should all go in packs. Maybe. Oh no, maybe not actually. Thursday they go in packs, right? What day is it today? Monday. And we've got another 24 hours, so it'll be Tuesday. And then we'd have Wednesday, Thursday. No, they go into packs 6 o'clock Thursday, I think, if I've done my maths correct. Theoretically, at least. And if that's the case, that should be done by then, as will this be, because I'm going to do this tonight. Win 6 matches with 1 league, La Liga. Do that tonight. And then I'll do the squad battles. I've got my full French UCL team ready to go. Had to spend a few coins to get like Valbuena and a few other players like that. It's all over the place. I think I've got like 6 left mids in there, but it's fine. It's only AI. It's not a problem. Score 1 goal. Back to the keeper. Watch YouTube. That's literally what I do. But yeah, we'll do that. I'm nearly completed. Where is it? Mega matchup. I've got 2 wins in squad battles left to go, and we get a rare mega pack. Already done Silver Beast, so we got a rare mega pack for that. I completed level 20, which means we've got a rare Electrum. We are building the packs. I claim my tokens from, I think, for the most expensive pack, which is the... Where is it? Have I gone past it? Twice. Where is it? 83, there we go. So 83 plus rare players 25 pack. I have claimed that. We have it. They will be open tomorrow. You've already seen the midfielders. They were awful. We've done the attackers a couple of days ago. They were awful as well. I'll open the 375 plus packs now because I don't care about keeping sort of half-baked packs. We'll open the odd one here or there for defenders, midfielders, and then when they're all in packs, that's when we'll rip them all. Please be tradable. Yes, he is. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to opening them all. I'm not saying I'm going to get it, but I'm going to try, and it's not too unrealistic for me to get rank 1 again this week, despite the fact that I've not played anywhere near as much FIFA as I normally would do. I've got 10 games of Rivals to play over 3 days, so it's just over 3 games a day. I'll probably play maybe 6 tomorrow. I'll play 1 tonight randomly by myself. I'll probably play 6 in co-op tomorrow, and then I might play the other 3 in co-op then on Wednesday, just to finish it off. I need to average 445 points if I'm going to get rank 1. That would be another 2 mega packs and another 2 ultimate packs. We'll also have another 2 ultimate packs again. That's a shame, but I'm not opening any more, so we can leave it there. I'll have another 2 ultimate packs as well from the icon swaps, as well as... What was that other pack? Is it 585, I think? Swaps. 5 times 85 pack. So I'll claim that. I've got 2 tokens, I think, at the moment. Yeah. I've got 2 tokens at the moment, so I will claim the ultimate packs. But just in case something goes wrong, I'd rather claim the 85.5 than 2 ultimates, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim this first when I unlock the La Liga one tonight. And then I'll leave the 2 ultimate packs to be claimed at the end. So theoretically, we'll have 6 ultimate packs for Team of the Year. We'll have a 585, a 2583, loads of mega packs, loads of rare mega packs, 25k packs, and hopefully, if I can get West Brom done, there will be another ultimate pack as well. So we could have 7 ultimate packs. For someone who hasn't saved packs for Team of the Year, that is not a bad haul at all. And I've decided that even though, and who knows, I may change my mind again on this, but because I've given up on rivals and champs, realistically anyway, until team of the season now, probably, after this last stint, I've given up on it till team of the season. I think what I'll do is I'll go back to grinding the menus completely. So I'm talking bronze packs for days. You won't have to watch it, but bronze packs for days. And then bronze upgrades, potentially some silver upgrades. And then we'll do loads of League SBCs. Loads of them. I'm going to go through all of them. I don't know how profitable it is these days to do the League SBCs, purely because you don't get all tradable packs back, but I will do my best, and hopefully we'll have a lot of packs over the coming weeks for promos such as, if they do it anyway, Future Stars, and there'll be another ones to watch promo at some point, I'm sure, upgrades and various other things, as well as then Team of the Season. And we'll be in a very, very good position come Team of the Season because everything will be sort of ticking over. The only problem is, of course, is I'm going to be heavily reliant on EA to sort of bring these League SBCs back out. So if I start doing this method, and in just over a month, when Serie A finishes in 44 days, in just over a month, if I've like I wouldn't say nearly finished Serie A, I would probably have it done by then. But if I'm, if my club is full of Serie A players and there's like a day left on this and I think, I'll wait because they're bound to put it live again soon, and they don't ever put it live again, or they wait till August, that's when we're going to have a bit of a problem. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That is going to do it for today. I tell you what, the full Team of the Year in packs cannot come quick enough. I am desperate to open those packs. If you have enjoyed today's Moan to Glory, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.